it's one of the first times in my life that I've started to think again about culture design. And it's funny because I ran a business post-COVID for 7 years. We had almost 1,000 people. I then left in the middle of COVID, and now I'm launching businesses after COVID. And it seems that not all of the rules apply. And a lot of that's because of comparison now. So that a modern employee is comparing the working culture that they're seeing on TikTok and LinkedIn to their own. And it's almost, as an employer, we're competing with a false TikTok social media narrative that is, and people never really know what they actually want, I think, as it relates to culture, even me. So if you ask someone what they want from their working culture, would it meet their fundamental needs? Probably not.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, how are you, on a practical level, what changes have you practically made or believe are necessary in a post-COVID world that you wouldn't have maybe stated in a pre-COVID world, if any?
Let me come at it from a slightly. So if you go back a bunch of years, our lives looked very different than they do now, obviously. We got our sense of purpose from church. We got our sense of community from, whatever, bowling league. We hung out with our neighbors. They came over on the weekends and had barbecues with us. And work was a place that we went to make money to pay for our lives, to pay our bills. And it was also a different time where we were super loyal to the company and the company was super loyal to us, right? And that was life. And then church attendance started to decline. Bowling leagues basically are gone. They've disappeared. We don't go to community centers anymore. We don't have our neighbors over on a weekend basis. And so so all of those things we started to look to work to replace.